I have just ended a session with a client, and at the end of the session, she was almost not able to speak, asking me, how come did we forget about all of this? What is all of this? How come that we forgot about slowing down and connecting to our bodies? How come we forgot about sacredness? About bringing God in our hearts, discovering God in our hearts and in our bodies? How come we forgot how to pray, how to simply pray with our own words, and how to live an intentional, conscious, aware life? How come we forgot to be connected to Gaia, to respect the earth we walk on? How come we became so disconnected and so robotic and so far away from what we truly really are, which is energetic beings, sparks from the divine, multidimensional beings in this flesh, in the body, in the human form here on earth, having this experience. We forgot about all of this because this was the bigger plan. This was the numbness plan, the falling asleep plan for the humankind, the manipulation, subjugation, and suppression plan for humankind. For some of you, this is news. For some of you, this is old news already. Because most of us here, we know that the planet is run by non-earthly beings, and that humanity has been tampered with, and there has been a lot of interferences from non-earthly beings a long time ago. So seeds of hate, seeds of war, seeds of shame, seeds of anger, seeds of guilt have been planted in our cells, in our genetics. Our genetics have been tampered with. So the plan was to get us so disconnected from God, so disconnected from our divine nature, so disconnected from our inner power, inner truth, inner guidance, so that we are easily manipulable, easy to fool. And they don't even bother anymore with hiding stuff. I mean, what's going on now in my country, in Romania, is beyond. And what's going on in the world for centuries is beyond. It's unbelievable. The plan, the entire plan was disconnection, forgetfulness, entrapment in this matrix, so that we serve as batteries for fuel, as food for them. Even though this might be a very hard truth for some to swallow, nonetheless, it is the truth. And for whoever starts to open their eyes more and search more, and even ask God, please show me what the truth is. Please show me the truth on this thing. The truth will be revealed. I've held this intention for a long time. I've had this intention, and now it's part of my usual prayers. God, show me the truth. I'm always connected, feeling, knowing, discerning what is the divine truth and what not. So no matter how confused I am in some issues sometimes, how I don't know some stuff sometimes, how I don't even I'm not able to trust sources, I directly go to God and I ask God, show me the truth in this situation. Reveal to me what I don't see. Reveal to me what I need to know. And one way or another, sooner or later, the truth appears. It's revealed. And it might be a sour pill, a bitter pill to swallow, that we have been for centuries used as batteries. But now, more and more of us are awakening to this truth. truths. And moreover, because this is part of my mission, women like me and you have been disconnected through centuries of abuse, of suppression, of slowly and constantly being induced and programmed with guilt, with shame, shame of our bodies, shame of how we look, shame of how we speak, shame of our demeanor, shame of how our hair is, shame of having money or not having money, shame of like being married or not being married, being in a relationship or not being in a relationship. Like shame and guilt and fear are so deeply ingrained in us, in our hearts, in our minds, in our wombs, and they run our lives. I've been uncovering during 2024, and I'm still in this process, I've been uncovering layers of shame that I never knew that are there. I had no idea that there was shame so deeply ingrained. And I just recently, like a very personal share now and vulnerable with you here, I have discovered a layer of shame related to if I don't have the specific amount of money, if I don't have that kind of money that I should have, that society says I should have, that people think that I should have, so that I am worthy and successful, that I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to speak about times when I don't have money coming in. I'm ashamed to speak about times when I don't have clients coming in. I'm ashamed of how I look sometimes. Because yeah, I'm still coming to terms, to peace, to acceptance with my own body. It's the journey. Shame is so deeply ingrained, and the most recent revelation that I had was that God is like giving me this opportunity now, and every tough time we go through is an opportunity, by the way. He's giving me this opportunity to actually clear out all attachments, chains, programs of shame that are connected to my value because of some standards that someone invented and I don't meet the standards. Detachment from the worldly, material stuff. Not in the way that some spiritual currents are propagating, like having no home, being a nomad all the time, having no fixed income, or, living like for just today. Not in that way. But this inner detachment from material stuff, from money itself, because what we were programmed to do actually was to associate shame, associate value with money and power, associate worthiness with money and power and image. And then shame comes up and guilt comes up when we don't meet those standards that are imposed standards. So this invitation to actually clear out these attachments, these programs that are not from God, that tell us and made our reality until now, I am only valuable if, I'm only worthy if. It's a very important stage in our evolution, or in my evolution, my path. Because what I'm discovering as a deeper and deeper and deeper layer is how worthy and valuable I am just because I exist, just because I'm a person, just because I'm a woman, just because I'm alive on this earth. And yet it is not easy to clear out all those attachments to money, image, and power that supposedly should give me worthiness and value in society. And so, this is just an example of one way that we have been manipulated, that we have been induced with low vibration feelings, the way that we have been made to believe that this is the reality that I just talked about. When in fact, guilt, shame, fear, anger, hate, war, those are not from God. Those are not templates from God. Those are not divine codes. And we are here, more and more of us, waking up, awakening to a new level of reality. And this is the gift that 2024 brought to me. Awakening to a new level of reality, a higher level, an ampler vision of this reality we live in. So that I can empower myself more, see more of who I truly really am. Detach, exit, unhook myself from this matrix that I'm in, so ingrained with deep programming of shame, fear, guilt, hate. I've discovered layers in my womb, in my heart, in my connection with God that I needed to clear out, and I'm still in the process of clearing out. Ancestral programming of suffering, of sacrifice, out of earth interferences, implants, hooks in our energy field, in our wombs, in our hearts, on our voices. We have been suppressed and made to believe that, especially as women, we don't matter, we're not important, we're stupid. We're like, our opinion doesn't matter. I was reflecting the other day, or more so it was like a download. Women used to be looked at as oracles, as the embodiment of the Divine Mother on earth. They were revered. They were the ones holding divine codes. They were the ones able to walk through the unseen, bringing the messages, bringing here on earth the wisdom. When a woman was saying, this is what we need to do because I received this message, she was listened to. That was the role of high priestesses and also like women in different tribes. And when a woman says, I know because I know, she was trusted, she was believed, she was honored. What did society do? What did centuries of persecution do? Belittle women. Tell women in all different forms, you are weird, you are too much, you are hysterical, you are crazy, you are too woo-woo, you are not stable, you are emotionally too sensitive or weak. Everything that a woman has as a gift in her own templating, she is an oracle. A woman is an oracle, is a medicine woman. She is a vessel for the divine to flow through her. She materializes through birth, the unseen in the seen realms. She plays with whatever is not seen. She handles and perceives energy. She knows deeper than the mind could ever know, deeper than the mind could ever understand. What has happened with that? Reverence with that, the way that women were seen in ancient times, and I repeat, in some tribes that are probably still on this earth. Foot in the mouth. She's just an object. She's just the wife of X. She's just meant to bear children. She's just for the kitchen. She's just here to satisfy our sexual needs. She is here to just whatever. And then the feminist current came which had its own benefits, of course, and in the same time it distorted everything. It distorted what being a woman in a woman's body means. It distorted, and it was a step further to disconnecting women from their ancestral sacred templating, coding, from their original way of being as spiritual and sacred beings in this body. And so women became hyper independent, hyper masculine, overly rational in logic, overly, I can do it all. I will not cry. I will not feel. I will not be weak. Going further and further into disconnection from their own body, from their own intuition, from their own inner sacred guidance. Going further from who they truly are. I was that woman. I mean, I'm not just speaking words here. I was that woman. I walked that path as well. I know how that feels. In my 30s, I had no idea what it means to be a woman, what it means to be feminine, what it means to be in my body. And I've been on this path of remembering and going deeper and deeper in for a long time. It's like more than 10 years now. Well, slowly, gradually, I remembered and I remember and I keep remembering and I keep activating and I keep being gifted with and activated with my own inner gifts, my own inner wisdom that I have accumulated in lifetimes and lifetimes as a very old soul. And I'm not the only one. You are one as well. When someone asks me now, where did you study all of these methods, or who did you have as a mentor to teach you all of these, or what school did you go to for things that you know now or do now, I have no shame anymore in letting them know that these are my own gifts, that through my path along this way in time slowly have been activated from within. Yes, I did have a mentor here and there. Yes, I went to some courses here and there. Yes, I went in some journeys here and there and I was held. But no one taught me. No one taught me how to be intuitive. No one taught me how to feel energy. No one taught me how to feel my feelings. No one taught me how to sing what I sing now. No one taught me how to light language. No one taught me how to feel, sense energy and work with the energy fields. Because I already knew that. I already knew that. I already hold that wisdom, and so do you. You have just been so disconnected and so numb and so in this forgetfulness that you thought until now, or you still think, that life is just about, being rational, being strong, having the money, going to the job, having the kids, going into, one holiday a year maybe, doing all the things that you're supposed to do, all the things that you should do so that you fit in. Fit in what the society tells you should fit into. Fit into their boxes. Fit into the templating that is given by who? By patriarchy, by structures of power, by men. And when I see this, note, I have nothing with men. This is not about rejecting men or the masculine. This is not about blaming. This is just facts, how things happened. Men need compassion. Men need support as well. Men need to heal themselves too. Closing the note now. So you as a woman live a life now where you think everything is good, is okay, but you still have this yearning, this feeling deep down inside of you that there's more, that you're more. You're called into different spaces where it's about energetics, where it's about hidden truths, where it's about energy fields, where it's about all of this knowledge and truth. You're called into all of this because you're called to remember who you truly really are. You're called to remember your wisdom. You're called to step into your power. And this journey is about clearing, first of all, clearing the throat, clearing the heart, clearing the womb, and clearing your field to the DNA level, to the cellular level. Clearing all those imprints, programs, implants, distortions, residues, interferences, so that you make space and start really seeing, wow. You know, like one of my clients told me yesterday, it's wow, it's wow. Everything she's now discovering in the process with me is like, it's wow. Like I haven't been living before. I thought I was living. I thought I was good, but I wasn't. Now I see, now I realize. The matrix is so deeply ingrained and you're so deeply hooked into that. But I know that if I speak now and here, I speak to you and I speak for you and I speak to your soul. I know I speak to your soul right now. And I'm calling your soul forth to be a little bit louder and to let you know, hey, it's your time to remember the sacredness that you hold. It's your time to remember God within you. It's your time to remember your personal way, unique way of being. It's your time to clear the fears out and step into who you are and don't even give a f on what others think, on fitting in, on being the same as others. You don't have to be the same as others because you're not. You have unique gifts, unique frequencies to give to the world. So if you're here with me, you are called. And your mind might not even know it. What I notice is usually that women that come to work with me, they are brought here in my space, in my field, in my world, by their souls, by something that is deeper than their mind. It's an intuition, probably it's a recommendation sometimes. It's a very deep and accurate nudge from within. It's just a knowing, like I don't know why, but I have to be here. I don't know why, but I need to work with you. I've had times where women came into my circles and events and they didn't even know what was that about, but they knew that they had to be there. I've done that as well. I've done, you know, I've went into different like programs, for example, and I didn't even care what was going on in the program. I just knew that I wanted to be in the space with that mentor. I just knew I wanted to be in that frequency. I just knew I wanted to be in the frequency of those sisters together in there, of that high vibe energy. I needed to be there, and I trusted fully my inner guidance, my nudge, my body, my sensations. I didn't need to understand. My mind, okay, I know you want to understand. I know you want to know more. But this is what I feel and this is what I'm going to follow. And we'll see what unfolds. Shukia nia takash kati sikia nia ea, ashea kia sia kia shia kanake, anaia shia kia onakashe te kisia, enna kauna e ishkia tia kia ona manakasha atea kia shia, ea kia shia tea kia nakata shakata steki, enao shakae tia shia kia onameke ata, esta shakati sikia na atakashakati ia nia kia shea atakashkiti sinia. Oneya, 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 hena oneya, shiona oneya, na heya, na heya, na heya. calling your soul to remember, calling you out of the slumber, calling you out of the matrix programming and frequency to step into the sacredness that you are and hold and embody. How can you do that now? Join my Rise of the Medicine Woman program that I have been launching for a while right now, and that starts end of January in just a couple of weeks. In this program, we are going hand in hand together in sisterhood. And we are going to clear everything that I've already mentioned in here. We are going to clear all those programs, all those nasty things from the womb, from the heart, from the throat. We are going to restore this beautiful channel of power that you hold. We are going to restore your connection with God, one true God source. We are going to restore your connection with your body and then with Gaia. And we're going to activate and remember your wisdom, your truth. Activate the template of the medicine woman that you hold, my sister. As I said, every woman is a medicine woman. You just express yourself in a different way than me. I expressed myself in a different way than other sisters. But we still are medicine women. It can be through the voice. It can be just simply our frequency and our presence. It can be through massage. It can be through plans. It can be through, I don't know, accounting. Helping people with their receipts in a certain way with your own, spin on it. We're all medicine women. This program is not just a program. It's a journey. It's a transformative journey, a deeply potent journey. A next deeper layer for you to access a different reality. A reality where you feel confident, empowered, at peace, connected with God, connected with yourself, where you start realigning with your soul's purpose, with your joy. I'm calling you. Divine Mother is calling you. Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene are here to support this journey. This is a rebirthing journey. And this year is going to be epic. Don't you want to begin the year in such a potent way, answering to the calling deep within you? If it's a yes, leave me a message or leave me a comment below with medicine woman or yes, I want to know more. And I'll get back to you with the details. We are here to remember because the world needs us and because this is what we came here for. This is what we came here for. And I'd like to close with a little prayer for all of us. God, Mother Divine, Christ Sophia, please infuse our heads, our minds with clarity. Help us reconnect and recognize the divine truth. Clear everything that needs to be cleared in our fields so that we see the truth beyond of everything that has been programmed into us, beyond the lies, the manipulation, the veils. Help us, God, to remember why we are here and have the courage to step into fully who we truly really are. Bless our path with illumination, with remembrance, with reclaiming our wisdom. Bless us, God, and bless all the sisters that are now being called to remember and to step into their higher path mission. Thank you, God. Thank you, Mother. Blessed be. And so it is. Ushkia niaka shake etia shia kia neana hatashkai tia enaka onea shia kia sehi tia na tea shia kia ona tea shia na eta yaki ena ata ashe ata anea ki shieta kash atia nea anea kiana mena ati shikia naka shakia tia naka. Blessed be my sister. Can't wait to connect with you.